Dear students, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you are all staying hale and healthy. Today we are continuing our offline class with the non-communicable disease. And today's non-communicable disease is the cardiovascular diseases. What are cardiovascular diseases? The diseases which affect the blood vessels and the heart are collectively referred as cardiovascular diseases. Cardiovascular diseases are categorized into three types. Number one, hypertensive heart diseases. Number two, coronary heart diseases. Number three, rheumatic heart diseases. So let's take the first disease, that is hypertensive heart diseases. Hypertensive heart diseases are further subcategorized into three types: arteriosclerosis, atherosclerosis, and hypertension. Now the first, arteriosclerosis out of hypertensive heart disease. In athero in arteriosclerosis, the arteries become hard and there is loss of elasticity. Hardening and loss of elasticity of the arteries is referred to as arteriosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis leads to hypertension or high blood pressure. Now, second type of hypertensive heart disease, that is atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is a condition that develops when a substance called the plaque builds up in the walls of the arteries. Plaque is a lumpy thickness that develops on the inner walls of the arteries, which prevents the dilation of arteries. The vessels become smaller in diameter and cannot fully expand. In atherosclerosis, a variety of dietary sodium is sometimes restricted. Now we have blood pressure. What is blood pressure? A condition in which the force of blood against the artery walls is too high. We term it as blood pressure. Hypertension, third type of disease under the heading hypertensive heart diseases. Hypertension or high blood pressure. Hypertension is a resting arterial pressure exceeding 120 by 80 mmHg over a prolonged time. Hypertension can lead to heart failure, kidney damage, and CVA, cerebrovascular accident. This is actually the rupture of a cerebral artery, sometimes called as stroke. Hypertension is classified into two types as essential or primary hypertension, when exact cause is not known, and the secondary hypertension, when the exact cause is known. So hypertension is of two types. One is essential hypertension or primary hypertension. Number second is secondary hypertension. In essential hypertension or primary hypertension, there is no known cause in about 90% cases. Whereas in secondary hypertension, there are the known causes of the case. For example, secondary hypertension is due to the excessive or excess secretion of epinephrine from the adrenal medulla, aldosterone from adrenal cortex, and renin from kidney. Now we have second type of cardiovascular disease, that is coronary heart disease. Coronary arteries are the most important blood vessels of the body, which supply blood to the muscles of the heart. They supply oxygen and nutrients to the heart. Coronary veins carry carbon dioxide and other metabolic wastes from the walls of the heart. Coronary heart disease include angina pectoris and coronary thrombosis, which is also called myocardial infarction. Angina pectoris Sclerosis of the coronary arteries can cause pain to the chest. Pain usually starts in the center of the chest and spreads down to the left arm. Chest pain may be associated with restlessness, fear or anxiety, pale skin, profuse sweating, and vomiting. Pain lasts for only a few minutes. Now, second is coronary thrombosis or myocardial infarction. A clot may form in the lumen of a coronary artery, which is termed as coronary thrombosis. Due to coronary thrombosis or due to this clot, a large portion of the heart muscles is deprived of blood and the patient develops a heart attack. Anticoagulant treatment helps to prevent the formation and extension of blood clots. Now, third type of cardiovascular disease, that is the rheumatic heart disease or RHD. RHD is more common heart disease or cardiovascular disease and occurs below the age of 20 years in India. In RHD, patient may have an acute rheumatic fever, joint pain, infection of the throat, etc. Rheumatic fever may cause permanent damage to one or more valves. Valves can be mitral or aortic semilunar valves, or it may lead to pericarditis and myocarditis. Its causative factor is Streptococcus bacteria. Recently, Coxsackie B4 virus has been suggested as a conditioning agent. The risk of acute rheumatic fever is greatest in bad housing colonies, overcrowding areas, and inadequate conditions of hygiene. Rheumatic heart disease is also called poor man's disease. So this was about various types of cardiovascular diseases. Thanks.